You So, I don't know if you can hear me, so chat, please give me a sign if you can hear me. I just popped in using the commentator stream I already got once, so you have at least a small commentary in the last match, in match 3. My name is BerlinDude1, and hello everybody, sorry that there was nobody available for the commentation until now. Since we have here a very interesting match 3, what is always showing that it's very tight, I decided to pop in as quick as possible. Just woke up, helped an Argentinian marathon today in the morning with some games, and saw that there's nobody here. So, let's go! We have, I guess, the death of Garebear in the intro stage. That's why we have Nero right now in front, being already at Chameleon. And Garebear still in Boomerang. Has some problems in the clients, but it's not a problem. Since we all know, since you already saw in that tournament a lot, the game is never ending and you never are in lead until you really finished the last fight of Sick 4 against Big Sick. So, Nero entering Chameleon fight, very decent, and Garebear just starting the Kuvenga dance. So we have Nero actually one stage ahead, mostly because of the death of Garebear in the intro stage. But that's not even a problem, like I said, everything can change quickly, so it can be still very interesting in the end. Also RNG can be a big thing in Sync 2, like you all know. And we will see. We have Garebear finished Kuvenga with 917 teleport, and Nero has again a fade out, what saves 20 frames. So Nero is really going forward, really interesting. These fade outs, like if you get them, you can save half a second, 2 seconds, as much as you get. Mostly you get like 20 frames, was I think 60 frames is 1 second. So Nero already got 2 fade outs, what brings him into around half a second advantage. And these fade outs bring the music down of the game, so you hear the actions of Mega Man in normal sound, but the music goes to background because the game thinks that you're in the pause menu. That's why you have to normally wait until the player is going back into the pause menu to get the normal audio back. But since in Mega Man X Any Tournament we are never going into the pause menu, I think Nero will stay into that audio until the end of his race. Garebear just entering right now Chameleon. And Nero fighting right now our friend the bird, the eagle. Birds are jerks, we say, in this Mega Man X tournament. They can slide or dive, and let's see what kind of luck Nero has. It looks like he's not diving this time, so always a good thing. And no dives for Nero, and Garebear finished Chameleon, Nero the same time Eagle. Still one stage difference between these two. Oh, I just saw in the chat that Gare had even a second death against Penguin. That makes even a bigger time difference of one stage. But it's not a problem, like I said. It can be still tight, it can be still tough. Everything can change everywhere. The 8 maps, we have here really two really decent players, so normally the 8 maps should be not a big problem. But everything after that, Sigma 1, Sigma 2, Sigma 3, can be really a changing point. Garebear has some problems here with the platforms. Try to go for the faster way up using the right platforms, didn't catch it. But yeah, no worries. The tournament, or let's say this third match, is never over, since the damage is really high. They both are not catching the armor or any special updates. I think they really play the percentage what is called low percent, what means that they're not catching any hard, any sub tanks, and just go forward without getting any security. And that means, for example, in Sigma 1, that 2 body bonks of Bile and you are dead because he's making 8 damage. Wow, that sounds like a really interesting match. I just read a little bit the chat what happened until now. So yeah, I was in the dreaming land in that moment when the first and the second match happened. But that sounds not bad, definitely. Garebear had some dives here, and Nero just starting to fight against Spark Mandrill. So it's a pity that I couldn't watch the first 2 races, since it sounds really that a lot of things happened. Hopefully the third one will be not disappointing us. We will see. We just give both runners as much luck as we can, as much support as we can, since they are playing in the time where most or many of the Americans are still sleeping, because the time difference should be very in the morning for them. For the Americans, like 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And Garebear is starting right now to go into the Spark Mandrill stage, using here the Sam hallway, having some problems with the dashes. Looks like Garebear has, since he had these 2 deaths, had some small problems of his inputs, or perhaps he's still nervous, we don't know. But hopefully he has now less problems. I think with the 2 deaths, I don't know if he catch the life in Chameleon. If he has catch the life, he has still 1 more life to go, and he has no problem to game over. So let's give these 2 players the support they deserve. They are both, I think, in the complete different time zones. Like Nero's from Japan, so it's evening for him, and Garebear's in America, what is morning for him. Garebear had collected right now the 1 heart, so he's not playing low percent. He's going a little bit safety to not have any problems. Entering right now Spark Mandrill side. And Nero just finished Mandrill. You can play Mandrill after Eagle whenever you want. So you can play Mandrill as 5th Maverick, 6th, 7th or 8th, depends on you. Most of the players are using not Mandrill, sorry. Most of the players make Numander, like Flame Mammoth, as 8th Maverick. It depends on you, it's your choice, whatever you want. And Garebear just finished Spark Mandrill, moving forward, Nero, entering the almost kind of an auto-scroller stage from Armored Armadillo, very forward. There's no big deal since you don't collect anything. And Garebear just going into Flame Mammoth, burning Numander like it is called in the Japanese version. For people who wonder why we are playing the Japanese version, it is because of the very interesting thing that you are saving a lot of time by Japanese text. So you save like 13 seconds just because of playing on the Japanese version. Nero actually could read it. I don't know how many other people could read it. Nero collecting also a heart. Okay, so we don't have the low percent of both. Both collected some items. In that case, Nero collected a heart here for safety. That is completely fine. It's not a long time what you're losing. There are 2 hearts what are, let's say 3 hearts on the way what are not even taking so much time away. The Flame Mammoth heart is the hardest one, and you have also the heart in Mandrill and Armadillo what are on the way what you're not losing a lot of time. And here we come to an RNG boss. Nero has like 4 rolls. This Armored Armadillo can roll forever or directly stop, depends on RNG. So it was not the worst and not the best for Nero. And Garebear just trying to finish Flame Mammoth, dashing directly into him saying, "You man, you have to be dead already," since Flame Mammoth, you can have double hits with the tornado if you're putting it if you're putting it correctly, let's say that. If you're doing it too far away or too near, it could be that you're only hitting him once. So, Nero going forward to launch Octopus, Garebear to Armored Armadillo, still 1 stage difference. And yeah, since these players are right now going near to the end of the 8 Mavericks, I just tell again that they can change a lot of things, especially in the end, with the Sigma stages, what are on any percent much harder to finish. You have lower HP and definitely the damage is much higher when you're not using the armor. So the real race will start normally in the end, in the Sigma stages. And also Octopus is another boss with a lot of RNG. He can do his whirlpools, like his charge movement where you cannot hit him. You can even softlock here in Octopus if you are jumping into his energy whirlpools, but most of the runners are not doing that during a race, because there's a chance to get a softlock. And Garebear just decided to just kill himself. He had problems in the minecart. He game overed. Oh, Garebear. Come on, chat. Bring him that he's continuing. I think he's thinking about not continuing. Bring him into the possibility to continue. Tell him to play. He's stopping the timer. I think he's forfeiting. What is he doing? Come on, Gare. Continue the race if you can. Use the password and just start the race again if you want. Come on, Gare. I can definitely understand having the feeling having three deaths already. So Garebear just, I think, forfeits, giving Nero here the free win because of 3 deaths. We got already 2 deaths, one in the intro, one in Chill Penguin, and now when he had the problem with the minecart in Armored Armadillo and game over because he didn't have enough lives, he decided to forfeit. And yeah, we see right now Nero going forward, Sigma 1. And yeah, for everybody who just popped in, Garebear had a rough start in the Mega Man X, in the 3rd race of this Mega Man X race. Died in the intro stage, died also in Chill Penguin, and right now just got a bonk in the jump on the minecart before the boss. Just killed himself and forfeited right now. The This is my PB attempt stream. Oh, Nero. Yeah, it's like he wanted to jump, he wanted to use the quick jump, what is jumping from the minecart to the boss door. He got hit, I think, by the minecart itself or by the bird, and just fall down into the pit, and instead of just going backward and taking the minecart again, he just killed himself and stopped the timer and stopped the game. And enjoys right now Nero playing Vile. So let's focus on Nero. See what he's doing. He has like, I think 6 HP right now, so he got a 1 body bonk and 1 attack from the missiles of Vile. And I definitely understand people who say, okay, this race is over for me. It can happen that you have some unusual deaths or problems, so of course it is completely fine if people are just saying, okay, this is not going very well and I give the opponent the race because everything was going wrong. So Nero has 4 HP, that means I think 1 bonk from the baby spiders or the big spider and he's dead. Now he has 2 HP, so definitely. He's waiting right now, looking if he gets some HP, since he knows he does not even have to go very risky. And we have 4 HP Nero right now. Let's see how Spider goes. He can throw small babies or he can just go directly down. The pattern is always like you see the lines. The lines show how Spider is going. There are some lines what are just to troll yourself. And we'll see how many stopping baby situation we have. And the moment he had just 1 time Mama Spider throwing baby spiders. So now he has okay pattern. Was very close the last one. 1 more hit to go. Baby spiders in the end. And 1 more hit. And there you go. Nero just finished damageless. What is a meme right now in the Mega Man X community? He finished damageless, the big spider Mama. Going forward to Sigma 2, the RNG stage. You have still the problem with the audio. You wonder perhaps why the audio of Nero is so low and the sound effects of his action are higher. It's because he had 2 fade outs during his race right now with Garebear. And the fade out means he presses pause in the right time in the celebration in the victory screen. So the screen went dark and thinks actually you're in the pause. And that brings the music into the situation of being in the pause. What does it mean? In the pause you have lower sound in the background, and since the game still thinks that we are in the pause menu, you have this situation of the audio. Nero really having problems with Chill Penguin here. Having a lot of slides. We had yesterday an interesting race between Akiteru and Boros Prime when they had been in the second race, and Boros Prime actually had a no slide and no dive penguin, getting a 4.7 gold in Sigma 2. Nero had just the worst penguin, I think with 7 or 8 slides in a row, so yeah. That's why we call it an RNG stage, because the birds are there, what can be nice or not, depends if they're sliding or diving. What is RNG? Until now, the bird called Storm Eagle is not diving, so at least Nero had luck with the second bird. And even Rangda Bangda has RNG elements with showing green eyes, blue eyes or red eyes. Nero some problems in the climb. Just don't want to go up. Garebear just died 3 times and game overed and decided to forfeit and give Nero the win. So we have green eyes, like I said, green eye is always the worst because it's only opening once. And blue eye and red eye is better. So the nose will be killed right now from Nero. That means that it's closed still, the doors, and Nero just finished. Rangda Bangda. Going forward to Sigma 3. Sigma 3, there is a possibility to skip one boss. First one, Armored Armadillo. How does it work? You are using the charge ice sled to get pushed into the door. The camera is not even knowing that you are entering the door, so it just at least automatically opens the door for you, the next one to continue. So that's how we despawn Armored Armadillo, to not bring the camera into the right position, and that saves a lot of time. It's called the Armadillo skip. You can do it like Nero made, with a damage boost from the turrets and then use the charge ice. Other players are just using a different method to not get any damage. But it's definitely a safe strat to use the damage if you are good in this. And yeah, Nero going to Spark Mandrill. Mandrill can jump, electrolyze, or just punch you, or try to punch you, what you just right now see. So let's see how angry he is. At the moment he tried to punch him twice. Only 2 punch tries. If you get hit by the punch, it's definitely a double damage and a higher damage. So never get this damage if you can. Going forward to the next RNG boss with Octopus. What can, of course, make his energy drainings. Like I see right now, Nero is just cutting his arms, so the pattern would be easier. When you shoot 3 boomerangs to Octopus, he's losing his tentacles. He even did one energy charge without that. Now he cannot do anymore his energy drills, so he can only shoot right now torpedoes and jumps around or stays on the ground. And Nero just finished right now Mr. Octopus. Oh, the screen is even gone. Oh, this should be interesting. Like, now we have radio for you. I try to tell you what just happens, if you can still hear me. So we have Nero entering Burning Nomander. Has full HP, just went top road to get full HP, using the dash lemon and now the double tornadoes. Burning Nomander, just changing the pattern that we are going to the left. Starting to shoot fire, and Nero just got pushed backwards right now into the entrance. Finished him with any damage. Going forward right now to our friend D-Rex, what can be a really tough crusher. So, starting with the dash lemon, and even for me it's over. I cannot see anything anymore. It's coming back, I hope. Yeah, it could be coming back. Nero just finished D-Rex. I have just the screen of explosion right now. So perhaps it comes back for you. I have video again. I hope you guys get the video back. If not, I just commentate the end of Sigma 4 for you as a radio. So imagine you would have no commentation right now, you would have problems. So Nero just jumping up, climbing to Sigma 4, to the 3 forms of Sigma, charging right now before the dog, and going into, I don't know if he's going for charge shot or ice. No, he's using the pink shot he's using the charge ice shot. And the dog just following him, jumping around, wants to play with Nero. Just finish him damageless. So we have right now a second form. There's not many patterns to understand. Sigma has a Jedi sword and tries to come up to you since you're on the top, and yeah, just flies around like a Jedi. Nero puts every shot into him until now. Just every time. Oh, he misses one. One more hit to go, and he killed him from the right side to the left. And we are going to the last fight of this game. Vulgar Sigma. His weakness is pink shot or rolling shield. The claws have been nice. Nero just up there. 3 shots, 4 shots, 5. He needs 16, was 6, 7, 8, 9. The other claw comes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and last hit. And Nero is done with an actual time of 32 and 18 with last hit. And GG to Nero winning this race. Garebear for sure had good races in the first and the first two ones, and it was even a decider of 3. And yeah, we have now the explosion of Sigma forever if you want, if you don't give the text. GG to both runners. I'm sorry for Garebear, but he gave his best, but I definitely understand what and why he forfeited the last one. So GG to both runners, and if they want, they can join me here in the commentator if you want to have an interview. I definitely would understand that if Garebear would say no, but feel free to come inside and talk a little bit about the race if you want. Let me see. So we have still the explosion. Video is back, yeah, cool. So at least you see right now the screens again, and you see the explosion of Nero. You saw the ending. So I don't know if the runners will come inside. Let me check in live split if they're still there. I don't think so. But yeah. Could be, I think, problem still with the stream. Let me check. Okay, so stream will be cut off. It's fine.